Okay guys, I'm going to share some important information which I appear to have forgotten over the years. When you've done this as long as I have, you learn stuff, you forget, you got to relearn, you forget, you relearn it again. Anyhow, we're going to discuss panheads, the FLH panheads. This is Palmer's new book, and he says, starting in '55, there were two different sets of heads produced for each year overhead valve motor, a set for FL motors and a set for FLH motors. Other than the great price difference between the two heads, the only real difference was the FLH had a polished and flowed intake port for much better breathing. Both types of heads were made from the same casting. Now Rusty called, my buddy Rusty Mitchell, and we were talking about that. I was like, well, I don't remember. I'm looking at my heads and here's my FLH and it's got a different casting. I'm like, let me go check my heads. Sure enough, I got a FLH head here and an FL head we're going to show you. Then I go check my bikes. Now I'm thinking about it for a couple of days before I made this. This conversation was a couple of days ago. I'm thinking back, and the boys back in the 80s would tell me, it's like, you got to really watch it because you send your motor in, and you know, panheads were the thing. Panheads were it. Everybody had a shovel head. They were new. So this is like early 80s. You got to watch it because the motor man will steal your heads. I'm like, huh? He said, yeah, they'll take your FLH heads and give you some FL heads. And then they explained to me the difference back then, which of course, 30 some years ago, I forgot. So, fast forward to today, Rusty's reminding me about stuff that I learned in several lifetimes ago. I completely forgot. And here's the thing. Palmer did a beautiful job. A lot of really good information that he's getting secondhand. Nobody knows it all. So you can't take Palmer's book as the literal Bible. And a book is concrete, so you have to make it as this is it. We're here and sell your book. So I'm making a bunch of stupid videos. I don't care if anybody watches. So we're going to show you the real. Now I don't know how long they made these heads for. I called around before I made this. They came out with the FLH in '55, and I called some friends of mine who got 55 FLHs. The rumor is they made 150, and I couldn't find any with what I'm going to show you. For sure, in '56, '7, '8, '9, they had FLH style heads. Did all of them have FLH style heads? We don't know. I went back through all my FLHs I recently had, including my parade bike, but I didn't get it from the dealer. I went through Skip Piper, I went through Dale Waxer, I went through another guy, and me. He changed something 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago. Looks like it was been there the whole time, if you know what you're doing. Can't tell it. So, as I said, the boys in the old days told me, yeah, we got to watch it, make sure you get your heads back. This is an FL head. Right here. It has 4 fins. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got that? Right? See here? And it is a 56. Right there. This is an FLH head. It's a rougher casting in here. Right? This is an FLH head. This is the rear head. Okay? It's 56. It's a rear. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. Palmer fucked up. And it's been polished. Smoother casting. It's been blasted a few times, so it's hard to tell. But they come poured in polished. So it's smooth in here. You follow? And poured it out. So if you're buying an FLH, even if it's got a little bit of miles on it, and it don't have 5 fins, at least through 60, I have no idea about 61 and later, or at least through 59 rather, excuse me, it should have 5 fins. But that doesn't mean Harley Davidson always used the 5-fin heads. We don't know. We don't know. But they certainly had a different FLH head casting. Yes, they did. Here it is. So here's the proof. So I don't want to hear it. There's the proof. There's the proof. That's the real casting. Whoops. If your bike, mine, I got one that maybe had a 5-fin head. The bike's gone. It kind of looks like it in a photo. The other one certainly had 4 fins, including my parade bike. But it went through successive hands. I didn't get it from the dealer. And what happened between now and then? Who says the dealer didn't change it? He needed a set for the customer's bike. You know, things happen. All of a sudden you get it from Harley. You got it where you need it, off the motorcycle on the floor. All right, guys want to pay you the money? Hey George, get them heads off. Guys buying them. Stick them fucking things on. We're good. Nobody knew. FL heads were everywhere. FLH heads were not. They're still not. So, if you want to make sure your FLH has real heads, 5 fins, buddy. There it is. See ya.